basically that was the only place I could get into at the time because I was playing guitar. And at that time, this was 76. Um, yeah, I'm just laughing because I remember when I finished high school and I didn't want to go right to college because I really didn't like going to school. I didn't like elementary school. And I went to a lot of different schools from elementary to high school because that was during the year that they started busing kids from certain neighborhoods into other neighborhoods. So, and I think I was either in the test group of busing in the 60s or the law had been passed, you know. And I was probably so busy watching The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I didn't even know what, you know. So, oh, we got to get on the bus to go to, you know. And so I got bused to different schools. So, and I met a lot of friends, and it made it easy. It was easy for me to adapt to all the different schools. I remember just later on things like, wow, you went to like 6 different schools between elementary school and high school. So it kind of like wore me out. So then when it was time to go to college, I was, Dad, I just want to take the first semester off. I'm really tired of school. I mean, I've been all over the city going to different schools. And he said, oh, so what are you going to do? I said, I don't know, I'm going to practice so I can get better and do better at an entrance exam getting into school. He said, oh, okay. Okay, I only have one rule. He says, you have to leave the house before I leave for work, which is 7:30 in the morning, and you can't come back in until I get home from work, which is probably around 6:30. I was like, okay. That lasted about 3 days, and I was like, you're just telling me I got to get a job, right? He said, oh, yeah. So I remember getting a job sweeping off the decks in the shipyards in Philadelphia, and coming back on the trolley just smelling awful, you know. Just me and a friend of mine, and I said, I wish I'd have gone to school, you know. So I couldn't wait to go to school. So at the time, there weren't a lot of music programs in college where you could go for guitar unless you're playing classical guitar. Maybe a place in Texas and of course Berklee and Boston. But it wasn't like it is now, where you can you can go all kinds of different schools now. So it was either that or get in playing another instrument. So I started playing trumpet a few years before that, and I said, well, I could probably get in playing trumpet, you know, but I wasn't that good at playing trumpet, you know, and I was good at piano, but I kind of did it more for fun. I didn't study it, but it was really, I put most of my energy in playing guitar. So my friends were going up to Berklee. The guy was cleaning all the garbage off the decks. He went to Berklee, so he went for the first semester. And so I said, okay. And a couple of my friends were going there, so I went up to Boston. And that's basically the reason I went there. It's kind of like a default to go there, which was really a great thing that I did, you know. So I wound up going to Boston and seeing, all the other schools in Boston and everything. So it was a great environment to learn in. The first time I met Branford, Branford knocked on my... I think I had an apartment by then, which was a huge deal. And so Branford knocked on my door. We didn't know each other. He knocked on the door, opened the door. He said, "You're that guitar player, right?" I said, "Yeah, I play guitar." He said, man, I got to talk to somebody about my girl. It's the first time I ever met him. And he walked in and sat down and gave me this whole long thing about how he and his girlfriend were just, I don't think this is going to work out. It's like, who are you, man?
Why did he come to you?
I don't know. I think it turns out we had a lot of friends in common, and I've been playing with a lot of people at school, and we just hadn't met yet. But so you're that guitar player. I heard about you, and and blah blah. So from then on, we were just friends, and it just, we hung out a lot, but that's how we met. From that moment on, it was like we knew each other for a long time. So we just hung out, and I knew his girlfriend, who turned into his future wife.
The girlfriend he came to talk to you about?
Yes. So, and that started our friendship in college. Was just like that, And sometimes I think maybe Ranford was in the dorms or something, and it was really good to know people that had apartments, because you could get away from being in the dorms, and you can like be normal and hang out in somebody's place or something like that. But I don't know. You just knocked on the door, and it was like, how'd you even know where I lived? But that was it, and that started our long friendship to this day.